It's the good one. Welcome, bienvenue on Subs TV. For the first time in this channel, I'm making a new series. Mostly, game you discover for the first time. It's always a blast. It's always strange. Always something different. So I decided to call them the first time playing FTP. And today I'm doing World of Horror. I didn't launch it yet because you'll see in a few minutes why. But what is World of Horror? It's a point and click. Well, yeah, point because you point and click because you click. Set in a Junji Ito world. Famous mangaka, I will talk a little about, but I will launch the game first and you will understand why I launched it before. Trust me, it's very low right now. Very, very low. The sound. At 100%, it's probably the worst sound ever made to launch a game. First, I need to say that. It's probably the worst ever made. But anyway, World of Horror is a video game inspired by Junji Ito's work. I'm gonna set down the sound a little. Can I move that? No. And I never launched it before. Because what I want to give you right now, it's also all the setting and the shitty stuff you need to do when you launch a game. Except for the sound, because I know it will be awful. Trust me, I'm almost deaf right now. So, the game is not supported by Junji Ito itself. But it's based on his work. What is Junji Ito's work? As you can see, it's a manga. So the style of the game represents what he was and what he is still doing right now. Horror manga. Little Different is known right now as the, let's say, the master of horror in Japan, master of horror in the manga world. Why? Because there is not a lot of name around, and also because he breaks through at a time. So for me, since more than a decade I know him, I follow his work, I read 80% of what he have produced. But mostly because a lot of the famous mangaka, we didn't get any title. The two we get were, of course, Umezu. So, it's gonna do that. It's one of those games. So it's... yeah, it will do that. This is why maybe I should still launch it before. So, Kazuo Umezu, who did the Drifting Classroom, which is pretty famous, and Meguro Suzuki, I think, if I remember correctly the name, specialized in yokai. So he gets inspired by those two guys, and especially after a little of Poe and a lot of Lovecraft. Not about the horror Lovecraft represents, but the way he approached the horror. And after reading about Lovecraft recently, it's purely the same way to approach the stuff. Something mystical, something you cannot touch, something out of this world, and something you cannot stop. And this is the concept of the game. You try to stop something happening to your town. It's mostly like a mix between Remina and Uzumaki. Uzumaki means spiral. So it's mostly a mix between those two titles. And I will see what's in the menu. Full screen border A, B, none. No, I want full screen. Full screen is good. Yeah, like this. It's 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1. You have a lot of options here. I like the menu, to be honest. Display, full screen straight off. Oof. No, it's too much. Extra effect for sentence and more. No, we'll say that. What's in extra? Credit, thanks. Music by So you see, Ito is not part of this achievement, event codex, the bestiary, and the different endings. So you have multiple endings. The only thing I know is one of the endings is in the lighthouse, but you can die almost any corner in this game. So, oh, but wait. How to go back to main menu? I cannot. I will see after. Would like to play customize and how many color palette and display mode to choose from? 1 byte, 2 byte, 2 byte. Very, very old school. So 3 difficulties. 4 difficulties. Well, 3, yes. Let's say very hard, very, very, very hard, and impossible. From what I know. We will start with the first one. Anyway. Spine-chilling story of School Caesar. A tiny section of a standard playthrough showcasing one of the available mystery. Because the game is not finished, I think it's 0.9, so almost done. Available on PS4, Switch, and Steam. From what I know. We'll go with this one. I know there is modification I can make here, but I didn't make it. Something strange is happening in our town. So it's in the 80s, by the way. Robot figure can be gathering in the wood at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. I see the cross. We see this weird symbol. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. It's not really how Ito is working in general. Modernity is not really a problem. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth aeons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. This is more like Ito's work. Armed with clues, spell, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. I love the car, make me think of Initial D. So I have the deja vu, especially it looks like there is a drift going right now. Little strange setup, because I think we don't play a carp or anything. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrive in the Doom Town. Welcome to World of Horror. Important message will appear here. Yes, combat tutorial on for now. Since it's discovery, I will not kill myself right away in the fight if I don't understand, because it's a little complex. You've been following the weird cult for weeks now, barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at the nursery. It's a race against time, and you can't rest until our town is safe. Need to click where? Oh, start mystery. Spine-chilling story of School Caesar. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with widest smile and the sharpest scissor. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, claim. After he disappeared too, you decide to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that can stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? Okay, so I think I'm at the beginning of the game. Let's see what's around. There's a level of Doom. So I know, and like if you ever do role-playing or that kind of game, you know if the Doom level is at 100% you're dead. It's very inspired by Lovecraft also in the game. Not only Ito, looking like Ito's graphics, Ito's creator. Mizuki world, because the Mizuki was using a lot of yokai, and the girl with scissors and the white smile is a classic from Japanese horror. You have bullets, you have something, you have keys. I think the keys are the clue. You have a Cthulhu. I have a spell, maybe I can cauterize myself. I'm level 1, 0 XP, no ritual activate, so maybe the ritual they were talking in the book. And the stats, so 17 art, 17 mind, stamina, and reality, maybe? Maybe a reality, but it's like a brain, so mostly think about the mind. 7 in strength, 5 dexterity, 8 perception, 7 knowledge, 6 charisma, and 4 for FND. Farm. I have items, spell, status, and option. By the way, there is different palettes in the game. Abyssal, Spiral, name of the book from Junji Ito, Uzumaki. Seaside, Retro Dark, Retro Light, LED, Uncanny Black, Neo 80s. Oh my god, not this one. KC, Flesh, Reaper, Archive, Shroud, Alarm, Wood, Honey, Jaguar. There's a lot of hits, film, mythos, tide, Xenix, Grimoire, Clue, Shiba, Seaweed, Moldy Black, Attic, Kinda Black, Odd Print, Deep Gold, Omen. I kinda like Omen. Union Slasher, Gothic. Oula, no. Faraday, Iron Rain, from trees. There is a fair amount. Haircut, Gardener, Savvy, Watercolor, Laserface, Cushion Tape, Sherry Candy, Occultation. Oof. I would go with the... I would like something where I can see this part in another color. I saw one that should be okay. Shiba. I will go with Shiba. So, no, exit. What the fuck? Wait, what? I just wanted to leave the fucking menu. I'm dead by leaving the menu. Did I cauterize too much? Did I... What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna read all of this again. Okay. Status. Status is just a menu under no retail activate. Okay, and items, I have no weapon, nothing. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm not gonna click on the menu anymore. Huh? Investigate. Let's read a little before. The school is eerily quiet at this hour. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force a material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch sigil, and then the lighting of holy candle. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. Okay, so I need to think. Drawing, candle. And what can I do? Access your storage. I have my friend diary in my storage. You retrieve item from your storage. Okay, how I'm going back? Friend's diary. Ah, hola. Oof. I have a lot of stuff. A strange tall woman been following me all... So, okay, the 17, a strange woman is following him. Well, of course, it's starting from the right side. It's Japanese, I forgot. Maru is acting strange. Need to talk with her after class. I hope she didn't attempt the ritual herself. I've hidden the candle in one of the classrooms. Tomorrow I will try to perform the ritual. Okay, so first clue, it's somewhere in one of the classrooms. The sigil can weaken the demon for a while. Careful with the line. Okay, so it's like... yeah. Place item in storage. Inspect. Overpage seems irrelevant to the case. I hope they're okay. And I cannot do anything else, but there is a lot of options. So I'm gonna store it again. And... how to go back to the... ah, back here. Explore school, perform the ritual, check out school lockers. So he left the candle. If I'm logic, he left the candle somewhere here. Ah, I know that! This is from Isaiah. This is the brimstone. I will be powerful. So I can check on those brimstone. A wooden bat. Cool. What? This is creepy. Wooden bat. Equip, of course. I lose one in mind. Okay. Reality. It's it's probably reality. This one. You need a tiny key. Okay, maybe I will need a key to open the locker. We'll explore the school. Okay, you go to library. A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stop you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? No, it's reason. She suddenly grabbed your hand. Oh, I insist. I cannot choose this anymore, so I'm gonna help her. Luck check, success. The creepy substitute teacher hands you some old books to carry. Among the mundane titles, you'll find one color. Extinction of Mankind. You shudder, feeling the teacher gaze on your back. 5 of experience. I don't know if I can really level up, but you feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. Wait. No, the book is... okay, she's giving me the book, but nothing else. Okay. Explore the school, perform, check out school locker, but nothing is at the library. No, nothing behind this. Behind the window. I cannot check the table? No? I'm gonna explore another place. Corridor. Hearing footsteps behind you, you realize you are not the only student here. A girl wearing a demon mask starts giggling as she's getting closer. Combat tutorial, okay. It's a Hanya mask, if I'm not mistaken. Japanese folklore again. During each turn, you'll build a sequence of attack and move from the action ring B. This? Seems to be like this. Once you fill the sequence bar C, this, press the launch sequence button to finish your turn. I have a wooden bat. You don't have time to change equipment. I cannot change equipment during the fight. Okay, so Cannot choose the baseball bat. So kick. Time needed 55. Okay, it's time. 2 damage. Chance to hit at 80%. I need to put everything. Okay, launch the sequence. Turn 2 begins. So she has 4 HP. Minus 3 damage to all enemies. She dealt 3 damage and 20 in power. Oh, 3 in all its stamina and reason. Oh, fuck. Okay. Violent game. Chance of power, you attack her, the power, the harder it will be. Currently, your chance to hit is lowered by 10%. Okay, so I have 10% less chance to hit. With time, you will discover new combat move available through the action filter. Offensive, support. But first, you need a weapon. Find and choose an action called look for an improvised weapon. So I'm going on the second menu. Look for improvised weapon. And I launch the sequence? Or can I attack? Ah, I can attack with the... yeah. Delete the list combat move. It's a shame because it's a little confusing, the menu. Lower your expand by 5 and raise your chance to hit by 10% for the rest of the encounter. This action required an ally. One time use only, need stamina or reason to be lower than 3. Okay, desperate move. Prepare your attack. Next attack, 100% to touch. Attack boosts more damage. Fire arm, strong attack, normal attack, kick. Wooden bat will be good, huh? This I cannot because I need 92 and I don't have enough. Strength base. Okay, so probably the fire weapon is based on dexterity or something like this. 4 damage. 60% chance to touch. Launch. I defeated the young witch. And I got a stick knife. Cool. And a branch? What is branch? Oh, it's the shitty weapon. So, 3 damage. It's lower than what I have. Plus 60, so it's faster to deal to attack. I have 70% chance to hit. 4 and 80. Okay, so different stat, different weapon. Could be useful in different situations. Can I equip in the slot A or B? No, I cannot equip the 2 of them? Only one weapon? Okay, well, only one weapon. You find an additional page from your friend diary. It seems that the blessed shark was left on the roof. Peek outside, explore the school, perform the ritual. I still don't have a... Peek outside, it's new, so I'm gonna... To open the door, click the handle and... I'm gonna explore the school. I'm not gonna open that door. Something is wrong. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see the bloated corpse of a long-forgotten deity looming over the school's roof. The barrier between worlds is coming apart. You must hurry, or risk being noticed by whatever other eldritch horrors still lurk here. Still not the candle. No, I'm gonna run from this. On strength, success. He's carrying the backpack and return to the scan, leading back to your world. 10 of experience. Redraw the sigil. Ah! Yes, but I still don't have the candle. Okay, I have to redraw the sigil, so it's like this and like this. But I don't have the candle, right? Yeah, I just set this on fire. No, it needs to be holy. I'm gonna explore. Maybe the lockers again. Stare in disbelief. Needs Ikumi alive. I don't. One in reason. Your son is getting longer. You must hurry. I'm gonna perform the ritual. Huh? The ritual is not ready. Yeah, so no, I cannot. I don't want to go to the library. I cannot choose somewhere else. It's automatic. You find an ultra-thick case. Everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust. One medal seems particularly valuable. I'm not gonna store something from my school. Found a small trophy with a grand champion of the cannibal eating contest. 56. -2 in reason. Oh! In the backpack. Okay. You lead them as instructed by the book. So some events you need to advance and they are coming automatically, or they are... Can I find it with all that? Everything is ready for the ritual. You can see that his eyes are starting to change. Yes, from the ritual, of course. Holy shit. I love how the screen is moving. Really love that. Hi. You take a step back as a riffing? I don't know how to say that word. Amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it became a tall woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected by a wide smile. Now it is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is also your only chance. Why the ritual? Why I didn't activate the ritual? Twisting and twitching, the demon woman entered the classroom, crackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? This is dégueulasse. Okay, so spiritual action, support action, defensive action, clap. As part of the ritual, must 5 balls and claps. The part of the ritual must combat ritual or collision of. Okay. Regain 1 stamina, cost 2 reason. My reason is already bad. But I'm not supposed to do the ritual, I'm supposed to just fight. 2 damage all. 26 power, so 16% chance of not touching. 20 HP. I can dodge to lower the chance. You cannot run. I can meditate, it may be a good idea because I'm at 8 in reason. Lower the incoming damage by half and ignore any special attack. I'm gonna try to dodge. And after that, next attack is guaranteed to hit. 59. I can use this attack because I have 45% chance to touch. But if I prep also, can I use it next turn? Can I do something else? Okay, I'm gonna try to boost myself and see if it's working for the next turn. I dodged the attack, okay. 54, I don't know if it changed at all. I'm gonna attack 2 times and I cannot dodge. Yeah, 104. Gonna try to attack 2 times. Only once. No, no. Clear. Okay, I can clear. I can start all over again. That's a good thing. I cannot dodge if I'm doing this, right? No, defensive here. Yeah, I should do this, and full attack. Can I? No, I cannot kick. No, wait. So, prepare my attack. Attack boosts. Attack with my weapon. Prepare my attack. And punch while kick. No. Okay, I'm gonna try to go full attack on her. Did 8 of damage. Took some damage too. 12. I cannot make 12 in one turn, right? Wait, first I'm gonna dodge because taking too much damage. Ah, fuck. If I'm dodging, I don't have a lot of space to attack. I'm gonna try like this. I didn't touch, and I get stabbed. 104. We can run and reason and lose 2 in stamina, maybe, yeah. Can I just do this? I can just do this. Your next attack has additional 10% chance to hit, and I can stack it for 10. And here it's 100% chance to hit for 40. Maybe I should just like do 20% and pray. And I don't have anything else to help me. I'm gonna try to kick. I've missed and I get stabbed. I have 2 turns to kill her, so maybe I should go full. I'm gonna go full attack. Okay, I'm almost dead. So what was the bow, prey, etc.? No. I'm gonna attack. Huh? Double all damage dealt during this turn. One time use. Okay. Desperate. Okay, apparently she's always attacking after me. I defeated her. I can resolve the combat. It was very short. Ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend, gravely wounded, but alive. You help him, and you limp away from the school as the police siren gets louder. Spine-chilling story of School Caesar, ending A. Incoming Doom 4%. 21 minutes. That's not the only mystery plaguing this town. You must continue your investigation. So this is just the introduction. No. I don't need this sound in my life. Okay, so this is just the introduction, and there is multiple ending on a little scenario. After, I have extracurricular activity. Prepare the standard skeptic playthrough for you, allowing you to start the game without worrying about in-depth stuff for now. Quick play. New playthrough, randomly selecting character, or god, background, and more. Ah! So this is also introduction then to the real game, not just the mechanic of the game, the real game. And customize. Choose your own character, background, and other playthrough, and log. Ah, you have the different combat. So death mode, random. So last stand, starting new encounter will kill you if you drop below 1 stamina reason. But you can drop to -5 in combats. This option will allow you to rethink your strategy, forget spell, or use a healing item. Death, sudden death, death mode, sudden death. Dropping below 1 will kill you immediately, just like in real life. Of course. Difficulty, skeptic, initiate, cultists, true believer, harbinger of doom. This place is doom. Flee while you still can. The normal one. Timeline, World of Horror, occult capital of Japan. Huh? Timeline shows determine change in mysteries and their ending. Every year, our city is visited by hundreds of tourists interested in the paranormal. I don't really understand what's changing there, but I'm gonna go with the basic and extracurricular activities. Still the same introduction. Déjà vu. Ktak Atorasu is once again awakening from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the wall of its cocoon prison. Stop it before it devours us all. All the gods rule. You can't escape from combat encounters. Backstory, World of Horror, character exclusive, perk card only. Okay, so it made me think like some Lovecraft game where you need to face like a god, but you don't necessarily know which one, or at least when you know which one, the rules are different in the game. Like Pandemic Cthulhu, for example. New statistics, new menu, allies and perks, turn status. You. I have a seed, okay. With experience I can level up. The Eternal Web. You can't escape from combat encounter, impending doom. Okay. First sampling, yes. Welcome and thank you for trying World of Horror. Inspired by adventure game from the 80s, the visual overload may be a little disorienting in the beginning. Yes! In this short tutorial, I'll do my best to explain various elements and prepare you to fight the horrible old gods. Powell, creator of the game. The main game screen. Here, interact with your surrounding, mysteries, fight enemies. That's the user interface part of the screen. You manage inventory, cast spell, access the game option. No, I don't want to go to the game option anymore. And this is the log for every action. That's you on the right. It's RPG element and your attribute are described in 6 basic stats. Strength, dexterity, perception, knowledge, charisma, and funds. Oh, it's the money I have. Okay. It's like 6. I have 6 euro. It's not a lot. Your inventory, you can keep up to 4 items. Click here to inspect. I have nothing. I do not count toward the forfeit item limit. A. Weapon used in combat. B and C. Trinket and armor. Okay. As you progress with your playthrough, more helpful tips will appear. Would you like to turn the combat tutorial on? It will start during the first enemy encounter. But no, I already got it. So, lighthouse, your home. This is the choice I have. I cannot click somewhere to... No, but I'm gonna go to my home for now. Check your mailbox. It's empty. What? I'm not clicking on it, huh? Back at your home, you think of your next move. You are not currently investigating any weird mystery. Recent newspaper clipping and note collected in the next room should point you in the right direction. Choose an action. Watch the TV. Yeah, of course. Take a bath. Change clothes. Take a peek through peephole. Back to turn screen. Start a new mystery. Access your storage. Need to complete a mystery to save. So yeah, from what I remember, I was talking about the keys because I watched one playthrough, so I know little about the game. You need to solve 5 mysteries to access the lighthouse. Custom mysteries. No, but I can open the drawer here. Empty bottle. What can I do with that? Remove. I can sell it. I'm gonna inspect. Or I can pour something in it. I'm gonna keep it for now. Do I have something else? Start a new mystery here. Move the curtain. Is it going to rain? Change clothes. Captain, gym clothes. Sakharlin, teacher's pet. What? Okay, okay. Teacher's pet. Okay, so I have normal clothes. I have the gym clothes. Sakhalin. I don't know what is Sakhalin. What is that? Nice movie poster. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. It's random plus it's okay. Watch the TV. Local dentist has been found guilty of implanting dog teeth on their human patient. Let's see if this is currently... Okay, that's... Can I call somebody? Can I... VHS... You can have VHS in the game? For maybe the case. It's really old school now. I like the feeling of the game. Is really nice. But the menu is complex. Okay, TV maybe when I have VHS. Take a bath. The shower will help you calm down and do wonders for your sore muscle. What temperature should you set in? Cold water, extra reason regain. Small XP boost with warm water. Hot water, extra stamina regain. Fill empty bottle with water. I'm gonna fill it. I have a bottle of water. I'm gonna do the warm water. Take a peek through peephole. You find a new... No, no. Wait, come back. Can I see something? No, I cannot click on anything. Go back to the steam train, storage. I don't have any weapon though. Okay, I'm gonna start a new mystery. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, A, B, C, D, E. hoping that there is something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decision will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mystery. Okay, so where's the 5th one? Rotten report of a rancid ramen. Chilling chronicle of a crimson cape. Tranquilizing tale of the Twilight TV terror. Vicious verse of a violent vigil. Horrible history of the household hell. These sound very Japanese. They like that kind of long, strange title. With too many information, but also a lot of imagination. Vicious verse of a violent vigil. Horrible history of a house. I like this name. Trending. None. Two. None. No ending to this one? Well, let's go with horrible history of household hell. There are many old mansions around this town. 000 Manor is one of them. Supposedly unhaunted by the family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer. But is it the only tragic event that took place here? Well, there. To advance this mystery, investigate the circle location as you progress. The location and the rule may change. Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. You have to find the mansion first. A trip to the library may shed some light on it. Building history, investigate the seaside location twice to complete these quests. Okay. So I can rest. Cost doom, but I can regain stamina and reason. So this is the place I can rest. The problem is the level of doom will go higher, and at 100% everyone is dead, of course. You can't investigate your home. Threat level. Bad decision, like running from enemies and reading occult books, can raise location's threat level, making it more dangerous to explore in the future. So not only the game will become more dangerous, but every place can become more and more dangerous. Village, mansion, seaside, forest, hospital, blank, apartment, downtown. I'm already here. The school. I need to go to the library, so I can choose. Schoolyard, cost doom to enter. Recruit allies, learn gossip. Okay, so not necessarily I need to choose to go to the mystery, right? I can also explore the yard and recruit allies. Should get weapon also. Doom in spell library. I'm gonna go to the library for now. You feel the gas of a librarian. Many of the books you can find here were donated after the incident at the university building. Study all tones. Plus a spell, plus 3 doom. Make notes. Doom, more XP. You carry out a dusty tome to the main reading room. Interpreting the old, incomplete translation is a tedious task. Finally, you find a fragment you were looking for. A new spell. I didn't find the place though. Return the book and exit the library. So wait, I have a new spell, but when your allies die, a random statue gets raised by 1. Okay. Forget this spell will cost 1 reason. Cast this spell. The KNPHA KNPHA. The KNPHA ritual. It's easier to say Cthulhu. I'm not gonna lie. But the schoolyard, I need allies. can access the rooftop. I can latest gossip, ask you to join you, observe, share a creepy story. Michi seems visibly shaken by your story. It's just a story, right? Latest gossip. Oh no, it's Michi, it's her, okay. Observe, share a creepy story. Okay, I do only once. I wanted to just share creepy story, and get a lot of XP. I didn't get XP, by the way. Still at 0. Who will join me? Him? It sounds strange, but I believe you. Okay. Student F is with me. I have 1 in strength. Oh no, it just give me 1 in strength. Talk. Let go. Talk. Let's talk. Did you hear the... Never mind. Okay, starting to get crazy right away. Gossip. Hard to get sleep lately, okay. Yesterday she told me she saw it again. She saw what? Okay, she will help me. I don't know how many students I can get with me. -1. Yeah, she will be helpful. -1 luck. And she seems very weak. I'm gonna keep her forced to help you. Intimidation value 33.5. So then shove you away and escape screaming for help. Plus 5% doom. That didn't went well. We're gonna leave. Well, the school didn't help, huh? Didn't find anything in the library. Maybe I should investigate again, or I should go to the seaside. Let's go to the seaside. I can buy stuff. Okay. Crowbar. 4 damage, speed 93. Flashlight. Can of acid deals 7 damage to eldritch enemies. The blunt one-handed strength. Small chance of recovering lost stamina after defeating an enemy. It's powerful. But not a lot of chance to eat, to be honest. Need Yakuza card. Is Yakuza in this game? I'm still gonna take this. Can I go to the shop again? 4% of... Okay, the stuff are different. Escape from combat without the doom penalty. But I cannot escape from the combat with this god. So I'm gonna take the card of acid to make damage. And I'm gonna equip the carpenter armor. I'm gonna investigate the seaside. I'm feeling less alone to be with 2 other people. Ocean is angry. You stop by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants me, but I'm afraid. I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Can you help me? I need the perks to take the knife, talk them out of it. I'm gonna talk with them. Charisma check, fail. Unable to convince the person, you close your eyes as they jump off the cliff. It's 2 reasons. Okay, I can investigate again, and something else will happen, right? Okay. Something pulls you toward the beach. A statuette, half buried in the sand, is calling you. Feeling your hand shaking, you take a step closer. Take it home. The statuette is surprisingly heavier than it looks. Mesmerized, you take it home and wonder where you'll display it. It's a bad idea. You've learned the cliff the mansion was built on is famous for its expensive cave system. You've decided to rent some book that might help you. So I learned that by taking the statuette, right? So I need to go to the library again now. Make notes to the old. Make notes, maybe? Some note about subject that could be relevant in this case. Hopefully, your work only your career. Okay. Oh, wait. That's a few things. +1 in stamina. I have a newspaper and I have architect journal. One house owner, however, decided to make use of the cave tunnel. It's a natural concert hall, he claimed. And cool. And what's it's helping me? In the journal, an article covers a group of scientists from Tokyo. They were exploring and mapping weird cave formation found in the cliffs. The search of the missing team of scientists continue. The only clue so far is a code written on the cavern wall 424HZ. I still don't know where is the place, or maybe I need to search again. When I exit the library, I didn't find anything else. Some light on your friend you've talked with. I'm not sure where the mansion is located. So it's not really helpful right now. Forest, village, mansion. Maybe if I travel to the mansion with what I learn about the cave, maybe I will find something. Putting your hand in that hole was a bad idea, but I didn't want to. Seeing the big spider escape, you hope it wasn't poisonous. Plus injury. Bitten. Hopefully it go away on its own. Okay. Can I investigate mansion again? Can I find it? It looks like one of the previous owner of this mansion liked to read. Does it some reach the ceiling? You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare some loot for the book. You don't have time for this. Check out the table, check out the shelf. Table. Failed. But not lying on the table looks like rambling of a madman. While trying to understand them, you read a passage aloud, nothing happens, but you suddenly feel watched. You leave the reading room quickly. But it's not helping, no? Infected wound. What? Major injury? -1 dexterity, wait, let me go to the hospital then. Cause doom, heal injuries. Heal me. Doctor office, move to corridor. If you are asked to the doctor, no, how can I help you today? Additional action available on the injury card. Surgery, 2 founds. Okay, I got the hasty head. When receive a combat stamina wound, replace hasty head with a new random injury. Did it help? Ah, it's like a cataplasme sur une jambe de bois, quoi. Police station, shop for item. I don't have money anymore. Experience against funds. The forest must be a creepy place. The seaside I already investigate. The school again? The library? I don't know. I don't need the spell. I need to know where is the place. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Should I really stay here and spell? Learn a new spell. The Knfa ritual again. Make notes again. It's not really helping. There's something I'm missing here. Now I exit the library, but there is nothing like... Gonna go to the village, huh? Maybe someone knows something there. Despite your best effort, you feel like neighborhood is starting to change. Location threat level increase. I was just going around. Shrine. You had no idea that the funeral you've been invited to would end with the guests slashing their hands to feed the deceased with their blood. You stare at the back, shocked by how grotesque it is. Suddenly the guests turn their head in your direction. It's your turn now. I don't want to do that. Strength check failure. The guests mean business. You break into a frantic run, however, this only enraged the mourner. They soon catch up and overpower you. After an inventory sacrifice, they toss you on the street. Plus injury. Deal 1 damage, minus 1 damage in combat. I should go to school, but downtown maybe? Don't know where I should look. A little lost and confused here. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of the 000 park. You can cast one spell without paying anything. I don't know if it was the moment to do that. I'm gonna investigate. Oh, maybe it's... No, it was just this. I'm gonna help her. The rancid smell of formalin almost make you drop the jar. Should fetuses have so many legs? Okay, I got something though. Okay, it was investigate the school and not go to the library. The building was supposed to be somewhere near the cliff. You copy the mentioned photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave. Travel downtown. A sudden growl coming from behind the corner. Make you stop. Hello? Minus 10. Only eating the stamina, 20 power. Lower multiplayer when detection will take less time. So I have 30% of chance to eat. Tack, tack, tack. And I have 42. What can I do with 42? Learn about your enemy, lower your experience. Clap, bow, pray, meditate, rest for impact, dodge. Learn about my enemy. Okay, I took 1 in damage. Undead female, weak against fire. Corpse eater, no special kit. The creature hiding themselves in our society by day and eating corpse by night. Ah, it's the night right now in the game, right? Dexterity base. And I took the damage, of course, otherwise it's not funny. I can kill it. Oh, I can right click to delete the action. Okay. Got it. Comparing different missions with the sketch, you finally find the one. There's only one problem. We need a strong rope to enter the mansion through the height window. I can find one here, but I don't have any money. And he's not selling it. I can just investigate. Well, when they say that, I can just investigate. The fuck is that? Crabs are feasting on a bloated corpse carried to the beach by wave. Search the body. Success! Inside the man's pocket, you find documents. They are all strangely dry. Did the man really drown, or he was brought here? 10 experience. And what else I found? Make it through the window. This is the abandoned mansion your friend have talked about. Explore it. I didn't really find the rope, but okay, sure. I hear my phone ringing, but I don't know where I put it. You find a heavy tome wrapped in a moth-eaten black velvet in an old log cabinet. When you remove the book wrapping, you record in disgust it's bound in human flesh. Read it, burn it, take it. My goal is to investigate, so I'm gonna read it. Fail. Your head swims with countless blasphemous voice. Doom plus curse. What is curse? Mutation. Each day more holes appear. Cool. Welcome, Violet. 2122. What is this smiley? You've heard a weird noise coming from the locked study. You must find a key. Oh, I have the different room. Current location. But I don't know where I am. Here? How are you doing, Violet? There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched an unsuspected guest together. A final gruesome artwork, but that's just a legend, right? Through the cupboard. I need a key, so maybe... I found you at last. This must be the place where the key is. Which place? A room looking like this? This one? Hearing a shuffling sound coming from behind a wardrobe, you decide to push it out of the way. You discover a niche in the wall. Someone has put 3 dusty doors in the... When you try to reach and grab one, however, they jump off and scatter around the room, giggling. First I dodge. I'm gonna learn about my enemy. I'm gonna attack. Okay, I dodge and the attack worked. Undead, weak against fire, the soul of a lynched family of cannibal Cannibals live in this doll. Cool. Can't do that. If I... Okay, so I need to use 69. If I use one less... Stab you in the skin. In the shin, sorry. 6 damage I did to them. Normally they're gonna die. I'm gonna make 6 here and 4 here. Yes! Puppet Matron defeated. The key to the city must be somewhere. So I already... Oh, okay, I can explore little by little and... this one? It's maybe this one? The investigation can wait. A hot bath is inviting. You bath happily and continue with new friends. Like, I'm bathing in a home I don't know about and... Okay, I get one reason, but... Oof. The round window of the crooked manor tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare at the bright light. Okay, so you have perks here that can help. Get lost in the light. Fight the feeling. Fail! Again. You don't have the strength to move a finger. The blinding light is growing larger and larger. To your shock, you can feel the ground under your feet. -1 in reason. Where are you? Lost in time and space. You drift in nothingness until something pulls you toward the lights. A parasitic star is looming over the dying civilization. Is it the fate of our planet as well? Enter the temple, venture further into the desert, dig through the sand. I'm gonna dig. Success! 3 gold. Resolve the event. A lot of creepy stuff happening here. Mostly negative. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old rundown mansion room. It stinks like spoiled milk and has only 2 doors, one of which you come through. You can see the strange man anywhere. Search. There's nothing really important. Plus item. Which item? I don't get anything new right now. I'm gonna drink my bottle. I have an empty bottle. Maybe I should sell it later, but... I'm still looking for the key, huh? I will do every room possible. It's not a 100% run, but it's starting to be. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. Plus 2% of them. Cool. Glug glug. You were startled when you discovered that headless body. You were horrified when you saw its head hanging in the middle of the room and laughing. 14 power. 10% chance of hitting. Yeah. I'm doing 4 damage, but I'm gonna take the damage anyway because I made it wrap its hair around you. Wait, what's that? Black hair. Not enough room, it's head to the storage. Okay, oh, I have a flashlight. Wait. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna equip it here. And the black hair, what is the purpose? Okay, so it's working like this. Everything you cannot put in your pocket, you put it in the inventory, and you need to change to combat with sewing kits. A lock of human hair. The journal, I don't need it anymore, but I cannot take it off, and the architect stuff either. So, well, gonna continue to explore. Huh? You aren't sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps. You move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passageway, cut directly into the cliff rock. I'm gonna go down, huh? Following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sound, but then it hits you. The acoustic of this place makes the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the room. Step closer, You follow a winding corridor until you stumble upon something really strange. Someone has set up a series of vintage-looking speakers, all connected to a single unit. The speaker must be the source of the sound. You see a knob allowing you to charge its frequency. Oh wait, I have something about frequency earlier. 424. Can I click somewhere? No. Acoustic of the underground cave make the wave and the machine tone create a ghastly melody, shaking you to the bone. As you move closer to the stone altar, you scream in terror. You are not the only one charmed by the sound. Cursed chants amplified by the cave system make you dizzy. To your horror, you notice the sound has awakened something else. Mother of God. What is this? I'm gonna learn about my enemy, and after I prepare your... I cannot do anything except sacrifice an ally? No hope. Time needed 100. I'm gonna sacrifice an ally since... You throw student F on the altar and stab them in the chest. -3 reason. The ritual makes you stronger. +1 stat. You safely run from Hoetard. The coiled body of the gargantuan beast disappears under the wave once again. Perhaps satisfied? You have little doubt another family will try to move in the future and be lured by the beasts. So you destroy the speaker and set fire to the whole mansion. The siren sound get louder. An holy chant coming from the cave connected with the mansion must have driven the family insane. You, however, decide to take your fate into your own hands. Burning down the mansion will prevent any further family from moving in and discovering the terrible secret of the cave system. Horrible history of household hell ending A. Reward for solving the mystery. Knowledge is the key, plus 30 XP. Toruf investigation, 15. Still hope, 5% less doom. Tireless, plus 1 in reason and stamina. 1 day pass. More holes are spreading on your body, minus 2 stamina. To gain a new level, press the flashing button. Okay, I gain a new level. You advance to the next level. Choose 1 perk and 1 stat upgrade. I can reward the perks for 4 of doom. What I have? Faster offensive action. Smaller doom penalty from running from combat. I cannot run from combat, so it's useless. Charisma plus 1. Maybe faster offensive action? But I'm not supposed to attack in first anyway. And luck. Maybe strength 7, 8, dexterity, 9 perception. Maybe not the stamina of the reason right now. The knowledge is not very high. But I was not really lucky, so maybe I should go for this. The whole goes tears. Click here to reveal its effect. Local scientists are baffled. An unprecedented aurora-like event has bathed the entire town in an unnatural green glow. Recent cost of all spell is increased by 1. This is the... Okay, but the doom is already at 58%. A small key. I'm gonna take the key. A minor earthquake in the seaside region has revealed an entrance to a partially flooded cavern system. Local scientists believe some of the corridor could be man-made. Cool. I'm gonna take a bath. Reason regain or stamina? Maybe reason. Only 1? It's not a lot. Change my clothes. I'm gonna go with teacher's pet. It's not the main appearance, it's only here. Access your storage. The black hair and can of acid. Maybe the black hair I can put it in the... I can put it there. Custom mysteries. Oh, this is the statue. It's looking like Tulu. There's nothing here. Mystery custom, save progress. I'm gonna save my progress and exit. Okay. Redo this in Junji Ito ways. Next mystery, we're gonna see what we can do. So this one is done. I don't know if I did it in a good way, but it didn't seem to have a bad ending. Rotten report of a rancid ramen, chilling chronicle of a crimson cape, vicious verse of the violent vigil, or tranquilizing of the twilight suitor. Is there a way to do it in a special way? I don't know, so let's go to this one. Tranquilizing tale of the twilight TV terror. If you're ever up late these days, unable to sleep, and flipping through the TV, you might be unfortunate enough to find the 4.44 channel. The pale people stand on an empty set, staring into the camera with lopsided smile, hissing in a language you don't understand. Seems cool. You sit in your bed, staring at the flickering blue TV screen. You've missed the damn channel again. Travel to apartments. You can see the neighbor. Oh my god, he's someone normal. Someone normal. Hey, I'm really busy today. Let's hang out some overtime, okay? I still have an ally to sacrifice for later also. Okay, I'm gonna investigate, but I'm gonna take something to drink also. Minus reason, but funds. You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did the envelope end up in your bedroom? Doesn't seem like a good news. But I get money. Maybe I will need it. Get a better weapon will be good. So, resolve. The local broadcast station seems like a logical place to start your investigation. You decide to head there early in the morning. Experience against found, or I can buy items. Maybe I will go for the items first. I forgot there was a fucking Shiba Inu selling the product. Steak knife. Sword, deal 8 damage to the ghost type enemies. Backpack, allow 2 additional inventory slots. Camera plus 1 in knowledge. Cigarette, 1 in reason, had a new status. Random discount item. How much is 4 damage? 75 and 40%. I'm gonna take the knife. I'm gonna take something else also. I change for. Knowledge, 2 experience for each investigate location. Energy drink, 1 dexterity until the end of the current mystery. I'm gonna take knowledge because maybe the police station. You've bought a new item. Woof! Sure, the police station are busy working on various wet cases. You are stopped by a policewoman. How can we help you? More police patrol. Share some information. 15 experience for 1 found. Detective thanks you for the information and hands you the prize. Ah, I'm losing experience to get money. Okay. I thought it was the opposite. Lower the combat encounter rate. Okay, I can... I'm gonna equip this. Hey, the flashlight. In slot C, I cannot put it in slot C? But why not? Knowledge. Perception. Perception, I'm already good. I will take knowledge. The flashlight, I can sell it then. I'm gonna investigate because the doom is already very high. Yeah, 4%, 4%. The road seems to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. I don't have the map, I'm gonna get lost. You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as a passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly close behind you. The doom level is very high. Huh? The tired station director sweats and keeps glancing to the side when asked about the weird channel. He peremptorily denies its existence before pushing you out of his office. Just before the door closed, you spot another person standing behind the director. Was he in his office the whole time you were there? Gonna investigate downtown again. While you walk through the crowd space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Realize what's happening. Finally. Let's start your wallets! You quickly grab their arm and they drop it before disappearing in the crowd. Okay, I didn't lose money and I get experience. How much I need to get another level? $100. Okay, $100 every time. Passing by a TV display, it randomly switches channel. You freeze, seeing the pale presentator face glaring at you. He points at the dark shape hanging just behind the stage. Are those body bags? Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl addressed in a backpack laying nearby. Let's take her home. You offer to take her home. When you get there, the terrified mother slams the door in your face. From behind the door, she starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. Just 10 XP and minus 2 stamina. It was a success. Staying up all night is almost impossible and you struggle to keep your eyes open. When the channel comes up, you manage a switch on the DVR just before falling asleep. Finally, we've got a real proof of the channel existence. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our really Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming, says the voice on the other side of the line. You definitely don't like the way the man of the other side of the line puts the accent on real. Hello, are you still there? You learn some useful bits of information about your nemesis. However, if everything the man said was the truth, humanity is doomed. I lost some doom levels, so it's a good thing, but I also lost a lot of reason. When you woke up the next morning, the footage is a scrambled mess, but you can swear there are faces hiding behind the static. Feeling desperate, you start combing through the message board, hoping to find some clues. I don't want to do anything with me. Fire escape. It's past midnight and you're barely keeping your eyes open. Maybe it's a good idea to call it a night. Before you finally collapse, you learn an interesting information about the production of this cursed show. Minus 2 stamina, but something changed. You think you finally found a clue. A forum post about a newly built warehouse in a nearby village. Could be the place where they broadcast the TV show from. Take the last bus and find the studio yourself. Cause 2 reasons, but oh, I get if I okay. I have the horse still. I don't know what can I do for this. Curtain sinew, I don't know, and abdominal cut. Minus 10 max stamina. Okay. Can I do something to this, Danny? Talk, maybe. Faintly, okay. You are not really useful. Let's go to the village. Investigating the inn. in an otherwise bleak village. The look of the most beautiful flower patch surprises you. As you get closer to compliment the gardener, you stop, hearing weird sniffling sound. The sniffing gardener attack the stamina. Okay, do I want to know more about him? Probably. Learn about your enemy. 70% of... No, I cannot do... I can try... Sorry, to attack. I dodged the attack and I did 6 damage. Female monster. Weak against fire again. I need to keep this in mind because it seems to be really weak to fire. When Akari-san poked the seed of the unknown exotic plant, she had no idea its pollen will soon change and mutated her. Okay, I'm gonna dodge again. Camera flash. Use your camera flash to temporarily blind the enemy. Ah. Interesting. Time needed 30 or 60. Ah, it's reduced by oh wait. Okay, it costs the costs are different now. 31, 30.6. Okay, I dodge, get the damage. Gonna continue like this, huh? You miss the attack, and I get a spade. I'm gonna have him. Yeah, okay. A shovel. Is this a weapon? 6 in damage, 120 in speed. Less chance to hit. Small chance of getting fans after defending enemies. It's not my priority right now. Need to lower the doom effect and to close a few cases. You spend the rest of the evening in the village restaurant. When it's closed and the sun goes down, you creep into the huge studio warehouse. Target location, the warehouse, the studio. You walk through the dimly lit studio, creeping past the props and various equipment, getting closer to the light in the very center, closer to the hissing noise and the canal laugh. You stand just out of sight, holding your breath. The cast stand on a desolate stage, drawing pentagrams on each other's. You think of one of them catch your eyes and you gasp. What happens next is bizarre. The entire cast spot you, but instead of attacking, they run directly into the camera, spring into its lens like to a portal. You rummage around the set for a while, trying to figure how they escaped into the camera and any clues to the show's meaning. Ultimately, you find nothing, however. When you get home, you're uneasy about turning on the TV. You take a bus back to Shiokawa, thinking about the cursed channel. Reward 30 XP, 15 for investigation, -5 doom because there is still hopes. Tireless +1 in reason and 1 in stamina. One day pass, more horrors are spreading on your body, -2 stamina. The whole god steers. Click here to reveal its effect. A weird epidemic keep staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. Treatment and surgery action cost more, and I will love to go there because the horror are starting to be annoying. There is a key, so I have a second key. Probably for the lighthouse. Ah, the stamina, 100% the stamina. And I can pass a new level. So, discipline. Regain 1 stamina for all past event skill check. Plus 1 in perception. We're already at 8. 1 in dexterity. There's always a 1. But maybe 1 in stamina because I'm a little low. And luck again or knowledge, stamina reasons. Stamina maybe again. Again, 1 stamina for all past event skill check. Okay, I'm a little better right now. I still should go to the hospital. The shovel, I don't know. 6 damage is 72. It's double the amount. Chance to hit. Again, can get money from it. I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna start a new mystery. Well, one of the mysteries disappeared there. This one. Maybe I cannot do the 5 mystery in general. Maybe I need 3 and after I go to the lighthouse. It's really playing like Ito's book where even if you think you do something good, in general you're not stopping the end of the world. Rotten report of rancid ramen, vicious verse of to investigate. So I only have 2 left. The rancid. Rotten report of a rancid ramen. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opened in town. It's adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. Day and night, the queues stretch out the door. The shambling customers serve themselves dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinding and polishing his gleaming knife. You are determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? Flesh of the god themselves? Watching the local news, you spot familiar streets. It's a feature about the newest ramen shop. The food critic has a manic look. As he describes the ramen, his description makes your stomach churn. Discard 2 item card to complete this quest. 2 item cards. Maybe I will go take. Maybe I will buy items. Knife, cigarette, camera. I'm gonna take a discount. A blue gem. It feels cold in your hand. It vibrates slightly in your hands. Important, okay. Backpack. The compass. Plus 3 in charisma. Plus 3 in stamina. Oh, I wanted the backpack. And I will go to the hospital. Cause doomed to enter, ill injuries. You have some time before you get asked to the office. Move to corridor A, enter the doctor's office. You feel like the skull is observing your every move. You find a new item. Painkiller! Something else somewhere? Actually not. Oh, I still have my my problem. I didn't heal anything, right? I understand the concept of this hospital. Look. Cannot discard this item. The carpenter hammer. The carpenter hammer. I can discard it. You sneak into the alley at the dead of night, gagging. You look inside the restaurant waste. It's a vile pulp, a few chunks of meat. Look like promising sample for rancid meat of an unknown source. Disgusting. So these little missions are really like goal you can make on the side to get more information. Try to move because the doom is getting stronger. I'm gonna read the letter. Look. my bill increased. Let's investigate. The investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obviously. It's foreign doom. Maybe the neighbor? No. Need to investigate again. Loud knocking. Wake you up in the middle of the night. Open up! Should the deep voice? Open up. Should the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're here. Before you can answer, the door letterbox suddenly opens and an unknown invader tries to look inside. Luckily, you manage to stand still. After a couple of minutes, the man retreats, probably unsure if you're home after all. Police! Open up. Let's open up this bit. It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly without even saying goodbye. I don't have the flashlight, fuck. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wants to sell it. In the envelope, you find the key to the apartment. I'm gonna help him. You find another letter behind the wardrobe. It explains that the reason your friend left was that the shadow people were stalking him. You shudder when you realize you haven't seen the moving company's truck driver's face. Let's continue to investigate downtown. Hearing footsteps, you turn around. Behind you stand a pretty woman in a sweater. Natural beauty. Yes. Yes, this is exactly what I need. You shudder seeing the weird woman reaching to her pocket and grabbing a nasty looking knife. Pretty face. Mine if I borrow it? Aspiring model. Damage on stamina. 13 power. Dodge. No, I don't want to meditate. I want to... Rush a sequence. The enemy seems to be weakened against this type of weapon. Weak against sharp. Which is a good news. But she cut me with her knife. And she's doing double the... Every time I will hit her, she will do double the damage? We're gonna try to kill her right away. I miss the attacks. Scratch the enemy roar in rage. Yeah, she's gonna die there. Yeah. Thankfully I didn't mess up again. Pick it up. Lucky hearing. Equip 2 of luck. You don't have time to change. Why cannot use slot C? I need something to do it? Ah, it's finally your turn to order. The owner Green Widdens. We are at the restaurant. Seeing the two chop head, off head, you can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food for the past weeks. Research. Call the police? At the nearest Koban. Ah, the Koban is like the little... Like, the little building you have in every... Not every street, but like around every major street. Like it's a small desk and just a cops to hear what's going on in the area. You tell the officer about the gruesome discovery. The old policeman is grateful and give you a small reward before disappearing inside to make a call. 2 found. It still didn't help. A shop. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friends while waiting for the train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful. I'm gonna invite her to a coffee. In between conspiracy theory and Bigfoot sighting, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Indeed. With a slick hand, you fill a vial with the soup and walk out without tasting the weird dish. The lab results. With the pulling of some delicate string, you get the ramen into a lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? A vial of ramen soup? Vial plus meat. You look at the chart and cannot believe your eyes. While the standard test didn't detect anything weird, adding drop of human blood revealed something quite horrible. Whatever this thing is made of, it's alive. Putting a soft pulse against the glass. Your friend leaves you with the paper, muttering an excuse and preparing to flit on the next train. Prepare for a fight, you march down to the restaurant. However, you find no Eldritch horror to duel. Instead, you're shocked to find nothing but a gap in the street. You ignore the distraught customers still lining up where they remember the entrance. Investigating the ground, you see something listed where the kitchen used to be. Cautiously, you look at the chunk of meat and then jump back with a yell. At his flexes, it opens a wary eye, grins, and wanders off on stubby black claws. You walk home shaken in your head, and you hear the weird ramen breathing in its bowl. You only stop to throw up on the street. -5 in Doom, 45 XP, Reason Stamina, less plus 1 day, more horror appear in your body, something to stamina. And I don't have enough experience, by the way. Contaminated water, there's something wrong with tap water. It is black and oily and glistening, smelling like death. You hope it's just a temporary issue. You can regain health in between mysteries. A new key, and I'm missing only 2 of them. They still didn't fix the water problem. It's black or glycerin. No way you're going to wash yourself. Use bottled water. Change the clothes, but I don't have any other clothes. Probably you can buy clothes in the game. The peephole. Someone is standing in the shadows, watching your door. Indeed. Some mysteries. My storage. I have painkiller and black hair. What are the purpose of painkiller plus 2 in stamina? I'm gonna use it. The black hair, I need a sewing kit. The lucky ring, if I equip them. Oh, slot C, okay. So slot B is like an item, and slot C is like a charm or something to protect yourself. Just twin luck, it's a good thing. The blue gem, still vibrate, are good. The can of acid for the end. You are not currently in recent newspaper clipping and not collected in the next room should help. Issues verse of a violent vigil. So it's strange because before I cannot do this one and now I can do it again. Vicious verses of a violent vigil. Ah! Interesting. You receive an official looking letter. What does a law firm from Tokyo want from you? We regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your grand uncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. There is an address and a list of people expecting to arrive. You don't recognize any of the name. Intrigued, you decide to check it out yourself. What's the worst thing that could happen? Dying? Following the direction from the letter, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown forest path. The old mansion looked like it was torn down and rebuilt many times, but where is everybody? Explore mansion action will unlock new location and progress this mystery. Okay, so it's funny how they seems to place differently every time. You enter the art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculpture and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strike you as eerily realistic. I'm gonna check the sculpture. The head of one sculpture looks so lifelike. You move closer and raise your hand nervously to touch it. It falls off. A headless person stumbles out of the sculpting classroom, and it's reaching for your head. 1 damage to all. Headless mannequin. Dodge. See the situation of the enemy. Currently, your chance to hit is lowered by minus 25%. Huh? Chance. It's a bonus or a malus because. I'm gonna try this. I dodged the attack, I did 4 damage. Fire, their attack may cause additional damage. An animated statue looking for a human head of its own. Gross. Grab you by the neck. Ah. 4 damage. It's not a lot. Huh? Need to try to. I have minus 25, so. just triple attack. Oh, dodge, triple attack. 9. So minus 25, I'm at 70. So if I put 30, attack. I cannot do more? Two, 3, attack. 1, 2, 3, attack. How much damage I will do? 6. It's not enough. Huh? 4. No, I will need one more turn. So, dodge. I touch the attack. 5 and no, 1, 2, 3. I'm doing 6 damage. And I won. And I level up. +1 in luck. +1 in perception. +1 in charisma. +1 in charisma maybe, but I didn't use it really with other people, so is it really useful? Maybe strength and luck. Strength and luck. I can do more damage. It takes you some time, but finally you manage to find someone. Is that another guest? You should ask them what's going on here. For action, on the right allow you to investigate the location and interact with it. 8 hours until dawn. Who's that? A pair is standing next to a window. The man is muttering something to himself while his wife is observing you with her unnaturally bulgy eyes. The body is laid in the master bedroom. You should pay him your respects. Okay, what else can I do? I need to explore mention again. Okay. You feel watch. Ah, I don't have the early candle. I retreat. Hello? Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There is no way they are allowed your granduncle to just lie there. What was the correct bow and clap order? Maybe other guests would know. What was the correct bow and clap order? I need to pray for him, but I need to pay my respect in a good way. Muscular man is eyeing you as you take a step towards him. You can help but notice in a deep scar, just a deep scar going across his cheek. I will read this after. You didn't get this with a letter. Here, take mine. Oh, so, okay. I get the... So, what is this saying? We would like to thank you on behalf of our client for participating in this vigil on such short notice. He was a spiritual person and left instruction we are asking you to follow closely. Start of the vigil. Pray over the body. Clap, bow, bow, bow. Light up fireplace. Pray over the body. Clap, bow, bow. Unknown. Burn an envelope found. Cover the mirror in the storage room. End of the vigil. We're gonna pay over the dead body. We're gonna inspect his foot also. You already have a copy of a tattoo. So it's clap, bow, bow, bow. Okay. You think you get the order right. After that, I need to light up the fireplace. I didn't find the fireplace yet. Pillar of Doom. The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly, a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just a second ago. Seeing the arcane symbol painted on the stone, you take a step closer. Acknowledge failure. Try to recognize the symbol. Light up the fireplace. Past, you spot some dry firewood and add it to the fireplace. Reason +1. Pray over the debris. Clap bow. Clap bow. Did he move his feet? Burn an envelope found. I'm gonna explore because I didn't find envelope. Kakashi! You hear a chipper voice shuddering a jog around the area. You turn your head to see another one of your teammates in casual clothes, smiling, blissfully and aware of everything's going on. What's up, Captain? The charisma didn't pass. Shake her head, throwing up her hands in a shrug. What make you ask? Something's wrong? You tell her not to worry about it too much. You part ways shortly after that. I don't like to see hair like that. Seems that someone has already removed all the furniture from this room. Overgrown plant is casting an unsettling shadow. This is a plant. It's 12 AM, so already at 12 AM. Oh no, I need to do now. Clapbo, clapbo. The body is missing. Where is everybody? Cops are strung up on wire like macabre marionettes with painted smile and rosy cheeks. Reason -2. This reminds me of one of my books. I still didn't find the envelope. In the middle of a room, you see a man tied to a chair. You rush in to help. When you remove his gag, the man starts shouting curses and ancient prophecies. You fall on the floor, your mind flooded with unspeakable images as the man slowly stands up, completely ignoring the chair he was seemingly tied to. The cult member, one in doom. -20. I can do a strong attacker. Yells loudly. You die from that, right? Yes. Pick it up. Curious statuette. Wanting knowledge while held in the inventory. Nice. (2 AM). At 2 AM, normally I'm burn an envelope found, but I didn't find any envelope, or maybe I need to explore more. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old rundown mansion room. It stinks like spoiled milk. I had this in the first case. Search a flashlight. You stumble upon Sotomura, furiously scratching his scars. With each motion, it gets a little deeper. With each motion, more blood appears. With each motion, you take a step towards. Hello? Dodge. Knowledge about my enemy. And I should get more reason, to be honest. Spiritual action. I said you don't use the bow and clap. Regain 1 stamina for 2 reasons. No, it's the opposite I need to do. Then 1 reason for 2 stamina. I'm gonna do this. Maybe 2 time? Maybe 2 time. I'm gonna try to attack him. I dodge the attack. The enemy seems to be weakened against that type of weapon. Sharp. Seems logics. With the 12 HP. 105% chance. I don't understand. When they say minus 35, it's not really clear if it's minus for me or minus for the enemy. It's probably minus for me. So if I do tap, 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 everything will touch. Yeah, okay. Okay. As the vigil is nearing its end, the whole mesh and shake more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the shocking truth about your whereabouts. Wall of the corridor collapsed, revealing an alien landscape. You can taste blood in your mouth as the slimy appendage slowly get closer. Sacrifice the guests. Explore the mansion. There is hell in front of me. Is this something smiling here? Face smile. The only thing is sacrifice the guests, so should I do it? Conclude the ritual? Death cheated. The price is paid. A voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you woke up, you find yourself lying on the wet grass, the old mansion nowhere to be seen. Standing next to you is a naked, bloated old man. You recognize a tattoo on the man's toe. It's your deceased grand-uncle. With a coarse voice, he explained the ritual. You try to keep up with him, but you're so weak and your head spins. The death toll must remain the same. 2 die and 2 survive. You feel like vomiting as the old man who has cheated death disappears behind trees. Everything gets dark. I thought strangely I will need the blue gems. It's looking like this, but no. Ending C. 5 minus in doom. Stamina with the hole. Making you an accessory to murder. The old gold stairs. What we are gonna do now? Imposing shadow casted by the old lighthouse is getting longer each day. Lighthouse gets 1 additional floor. Ah! So I know this is where I should go at the end. Maybe get a key. Do I still have something to investigate? I don't have anything else to investigate. I think I just get 4 keys on the 5th. Ah, they didn't fix the water problem. Okay. Don't have costume. Back to the screen. Save progress. Access your storage. Do I have something I should take with me? Gonna keep the flashlight maybe. Don't think the black hair will be useful, but I'm always like I'm gonna open the drawer and the curtain and something gonna happen on the drawer and something gonna happen, but except the bottle, I didn't get anything. Start a new mystery. I don't have any more mysteries, so I messed up one. It's really strange because in roguelike, you need to learn stuff you learn by playing. But here it's like I didn't really learn how to re-advance. Maybe it's time to go to the lighthouse. We're gonna check. I think a good 2.5 hours game is good for a start. Multiple padlock prevent you from entering the building. You need 5 keys. Open the first. You already opened this padlock. So I can enter? You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things. That whoever or whatever is behind the weird event must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run as far as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. Rest a bit. Cannot find anything on the screen somewhere. No. Let's go. At worst, I have someone to sacrifice. Just that. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a hole inside the central pillar. Is there a switch inside? You'll have to risk getting cut by numerous glass shards and knife. I don't have a choice, right? Dexterity success. You've managed to locate the door switch while avoiding knife and glass shard. With a buzz, the gate open. Following the winding staircase, you are so wait a minute. Someone has been taking your photos? If I focus on the enemies you fought with, there's something wrong, but you can't precisely say what. Select the enemy you fought as the second. Ah, fuck. The ghoul was the first, I think. Puppet Matron was the second. Correct answer. And I can level up. Improve resting at home. Bah, it's a little too late. 1 more in knowledge. 1 more in dexterity. Knowing my knowledge is very low, I will go with knowledge, and maybe I should take stamina or reason. Maybe stamina. Seems to go well for now. Trial of blood. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. A cable that you're in, and then a power box. A weird, moist goo. Just inhaling the fume make your eyes itch and water. To power the gate, you need to disconnect the faulty plug. Strength. Success. So you still need to level up during the game, otherwise some of the check here will be really difficult and you can probably just die from them. And you have the number of the event. It's funny, you need to work with your memory. The second case was the tranquilizing. The metal gate. Tiny page nailed to the gate explained that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you will power up the gate. Not enough knowledge. -3 stamina. Okay. I'm at 96 doom. Climbing up the windy staircase, you are stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and the mask off. Nothing personal. Ready. The ultimatum. This is Edge. If you follow wrestling, the ultimate opportunity is Edge. Takashi-san, +1 in Doom. But I will have to kill him very fast. I don't need that. Do I have a way to make more damage? Lower your experience by 5 and raise your chance to hit by 10 for this encounter. If succeed, faster combat action for the duration. Lose a random ally by. I'm gonna try to distract him. Huh? Could be useful. Can run, meditate. Lower the incoming. I'm not gonna take damage. It's only on Doom, so it should be okay. Maybe it's time to pray, because he was distracted, -4 and 4 health. Prevent from taking another step. I just need to do maximum of damage as fast as possible. Seems simple. The Dark Clouds were around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? New achievement unlock. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual, awakening the Eldritch, old god, but what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again, until the stars are right again. Congratulations, you are safe. For now. I didn't die! Incoming Doom 97%. The old god was Katsak Atorasu. I had the timeline 1. I saw 4 mysteries. So 38 new events, 10 enemies, and 6 achievements. No, I don't want to hear that sound again. Okay, that was pretty nice. So I'm gonna check around the achievements. There's 80 achievements. Unlock. Okay, so I can track the. What the fuck did I do? Why I didn't? Ah! Maybe I did something I shouldn't. Okay, so getting achievement make you unlock new stuff. Unlock challenge game mode, the pocket knife, cursed cartridge, the new ally. Defeat an old god with over 90% doom. Did the Bonso. Play the game with the 6 and 7 character. The endless mode. The medical history is a backstory. I don't know what I did with the track achievement. The event conducts 27% of the event possible. Okay, I cannot relieve or see the stuff, I can just have the information. The enemy bestiary depend of the level. No, okay, it's 41 to 60, etc, etc. Okay, there is a lot I didn't saw. And the ending... 7%. Okay, it's a picture. Survive, generic. I don't know what I have done with the achievement here, though. I'm confused. If I put new story... So you have a challenge. Test yourself with a selection of challenge. What are the challenge? One last thing. A tall man left a suitcase for you this morning. He said you will know the password. Welcome. Okay, it's for the seed for the game. Right? It's just... Okay, it's seeds for the... Oh, wait, no. Challenge. Going cold turkey. I think I've chosen to quit. Difficulty cultists. Character Aru. Random all gold. Backstory World of Horror. Special rule automatically discard all accurate cigarettes. Start with bottled water. Cultist. Okay, it's with different character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's special event. I understand what the number is doing at the beginning, but set difficulty to odd. False, false. True, false. 2, 2, 1, difficulty. Press, so if I press Q to restart, it's not working. This, I don't know the purpose of this, to be honest. It's never worked. Guizo has found a way to use mirror to ensnare and teleport its prey straight to the glass. This is not what I want to do. I want to exit to menu, confirm. Ah, this is why I died earlier, because I exit to menu, I didn't even saw. Okay. This is not a problem. And what's new? Ceaseless Curse. This content update focus on the unfortunate people of Shiokawa and the city dark secret. Newly reworked city planning feature will allow you to customize your game and select new additional action. Truly Curse, Witch, and ex-cultists on the run join the character roster. All characters receive their own exclusive event, making each playthrough more personal and scary. A new game mode challenge will test the skill of experienced player, placing them in pre-selected playthrough, each having unique gameplay mechanics, forcing them to change their strategies. Additionally, 2 new mysteries will have you care for Weird Friend and Explore a Giant Mansion. Modding World of Horror gets on new level, allowing you to chain event, trigger combat, encounter and create your own mysteries and character. An example of mystery and character are included. The custom sandbox A tests. It's a little strange, all of this. Huh? And here I cannot go back to the menu. So, anyway, I think it was enough for discovery, since I made the tutorial and the extracurricular activity, which seems like the basic scenario, and there is also this one, the quick play. Which will probably be more difficult, and you have the custom quick play. It's confusing. So how it is for me, the feeling is really good. I'm really feeling like I'm in Ito's work, but way more focus on Lovecraft, to be honest, because Junji Ito is the storytelling is really, it's kind of the same thing we have right now in the game. However, the whole gods, eldritch gods, etc., all that kind of stuff is way more Lovecraft than Ito's work. Ito is not really talking about that kind of stuff. It's like even more, in comparison to Lovecraft, even more not really out of this world, but it's really more, how can I explain it? It's difficult to explain Ito's work and Lovecraft work. But the way the events are going on, the things disappear, appear, strange stuff happening like this, it's the way Ito is doing his work, the way he narrates you his stories. The god aspect is not. It's really, really more Lovecraft based, which is a strange combination because Ito really creates his own stuff. He inspires himself of the narrating, but not the god aspect necessarily. It's like old god walking on the earth, awakening, want to doom humanity. It's not really how Ito is doing his stories. But the feeling is still great. Graphically, it's looking like insanely dated in the good way. It's looking like an old manga, Ito's manga, and also an old game or point and click. I would say I have only two problems with the game. It's first, it's very complex. It's difficult when you start to not be confused and lost in all the setting, all the things you can do, where you can click, what can happen. But well, I mean, point and click are like this in general. I remember playing Sam & Max a long time ago, and Sam & Max was awfully complex for what it was. Because you never know, sometimes you need to use shitty, stupid objects to get effect. Here, it's not that, it's more about the design and how is the gameplay and everything, how everything is placed. You don't know if you can click on it, you don't know if you cannot. Everything is not well separated. The effect seems sometimes a little awkward. I understand the fact it's a roguelike, more than a roguelite, to be honest. But it's, yeah, it's confusing. It's really confusing at first. I don't know for the length. It seems you can do the game multiple times. I don't know if everything will have the same effect. The same choice will have the same effect every time, or if you can make those choice every time. It's something, of course, you cannot say the first time you play a roguelike like this. But the other thing I want to complain is the music. It's not eerie. So wait, I'm gonna go back to the main menu. I'm gonna click on quick play and come back on the main menu because we have the guy doing the music. Gonna go back to the main menu. Who was doing the music? Some sound effects are really good. Ichiban. Also, don't know what Ichiban is. Ichiban means number one. Extra credit and thanks. So the music were made by Sebastian Arc of Dream Ziboyski and Joseph Cuesta Bailey. The music is good, but I really feel like it's not fitting well with Ito's work. It's also a little loud, but it's fitting the role-playing, the point and click aspect, but it's not fitting the universe of Ito and the madness and the vocal effect you can make in that kind of game and stories, like in Lovecraft or Junji Ito. You can have very disturbed sound from the creator. You can have crazy voice in your head. They can play way more on this, and for the on that aspect, they didn't do a great job, I think. I mean, I'm following Ito since, like I say, more than 10 years. I read almost everything he has done. I'm also a fan of Lovecraft. I read a little of Lovecraft, but I will soon read almost everything he ever made, because I have the Mnemos Lovecraft that I get beginning of the year, the Mnemos edition. But yeah, the music is not fitting the spirit and even the rhythm, or what your the storytelling is not supported by the music. The music is good for the game, but the music is not good for the storytelling. So, but mostly it's good. It's really good. It's different, and it's looking really nice. So they did a good job. In general, they did a very good job, and I want to see what will happen next. I want to see what they can do next. Well, what will happen after that? If there is more secret, more stuff, more content with the mods. could be nice to see what they do with the mods also. But before playing mods, I want to play the full game first. And I will finish with one thing, one little second. Because we're talking about Junji Ito. And there's one thing. Sure, is the fact that I'm making his publicity because this is not the only one, but this is the one I will take in my hand. It's been years since this man is making me dream, making me have nightmare. And Junji Ito is a wonderful author, very, very great, crafting every pieces very well. I would say some of his books are less good than others. The Frankenstein won the prize, but I really wasn't a big fan of Frankenstein. And I know in France it's very difficult to find, and I'm very happy then Mangetsu. So I'm doing publicity for Mangetsu right now. I'm not paid or anything. I'm really good doing this because they did a wonderful job to do the Tomoe, the Censor, the Gyo. Gyo was from them also? No, Gyo was not from them, I think. They really did an amazing job, at least, putting more Tomoe content, more Ito's content in France, because they did Censor, who was never released in France, Phantom Maria, I don't know the English name, the Decompose School, and a few other titles we already had, like Tomoe, but with new content also inside. Very high quality, very good, and I'm happy we finally get some new material and recognition from this guy, because in Japanese horror there is, like I say, Umezu, which is a legend. I mean, he even participates in Gaki no Tsukai, so if you never checked Gaki no Tsukai, go check it, it's really great. And Umezu was a participant every year. He's like a very thin, crazy hair, like Eric Antoine, if you know, it's a magician, or Don King, almost like crazy hair, big hair going everywhere around, curly and all, and he's looking like he's so fucking fragile, and he's always with white and red shirt. He wrote down like the Drifting Classroom, like I say, also Orochi, which is maybe one of the other titles known around here. And Mizuki also, Mizuki is well known for his work on yokai in general, also Kitaro. And I knew this guy before knowing about Ito, but Ito is really the first one I read, and I can understand why he's look at the Master of Horror right now, but there is also other author you should really check. And you should really give props to Japanese horror, because those guys are crazy, insane. They are doing their stuff in their own way. And even if Umezu and Lovecraft inspire Ito a lot, you should really check his craft, because it's very different from Lovecraft. But if you like how Lovecraft is writing, not what about his writing, but the way he's writing, like Ito is the new Lovecraft. Like, he's a genius. He's a freaking genius. And it's unsettling, it's disturbing, it's creepy, it's crazy, and there is nothing going well in those world. Like, it's ridiculous. And yeah, I'm happy he's back, and I just hope he gets more love and more recognition. With the time passing, with that kind of game, get some more recognition. With that kind of new edition, with Mangetsu, get more Tomoe. If I can advise you, I will say read Uzumaki, read Remina, Gyo, and Tomoe. They are the 4 big classics from him. The Town Without Street was also very good. Very very reminiscent of World of Horror, to be honest. It's the same kind of content. I'm not a man. I don't know the English name, but it's something very famous book. It's also really good. Censor, I still didn't read it. But you have a lot of content to read from him, so go and deep. I will also say the Curse Journal of the Curse Diary of Soichi. I don't know the English name, so I'm giving the translation of the French name, but Soichi, and also the what was the name of this one? The Diary of Junji Ito's Cat. It was probably the only normal title he wrote, but he wrote it in such a disturbing way that his cats are sick. And his character seems to not be sick, but by having something so natural and so normal and adding so much horror in the graphics, in the style of the drawing, you get something very disturbing. It's one of his most disturbing titles, to be honest. It's not loved by a lot of people, but me, I really like it for that. Alexandre Aja made the preface, by the way. Just saw it. Alexandre Aja made the preface. So anyway, that was the discovery of World of Horror. It was a good discovery. There is a few stuff I don't like. But in general, I think it's a game you can purchase if you like Japanese horror. And if you like a point-and-click game. And you like to read a lot. Probably I will continue to play it. I don't know live, but at least I will continue to play it. So thank you for the people who passed by. I got Violet who left a little message. I know that probably Azor passed by to see the game. He didn't leave a message, but I know he will see if you see the video on YouTube. I say hi to you. And it will go on YouTube because I think it was a good discovery. So thank you for everything. Thank you for Ito. For Ito being Ito, I mean, just thank you for his work, for his whole career. It's important for me to say it because it's really one of the first author I fall in love with for his work. And well, follow if you want more content. Tell me if you want more World of Horror. I will be happy to give you more if you like it. You can also share if you want more people to come and people who can be interested to come and talk about it. Because it's also the purpose of it. It's to exchange about it and talk about our passion. And I will see you soon. Very soon. So don't get scared if you look at the window and enjoy everything. Ciao, mate.